All right.
And of course, I'm seeing your. Oh, but go ahead, buddy. Introduce us.
It'll clear itself up. We're here. We got another episode of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, episode 46. If my mathematical alphabet didn't do me wrong, it's a good one.
That sounds about right.
We have a special guest. Get that. Need some guests to sign in. What was I looking for? There we go.
We're just we got Mike Yablonski with us.
Where is he? Oh, I had to. Crap.
And we knocked on wood. And we knocked on. What's up, Arzal?
Oh, okay, good. I'm about to. Come on. Oh, man. Nope, that is not. Dang. All right.
We're losing?
No. I'm gonna bring him on here in just a second. There was one other thing I've got to figure out if I can. I know what to do. Just let people get logged in real quick, and then we're going to jump on and get started while I'm doing one last thing. Ignore that.
All right. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Today we got Mike Yablonski with us from Bad Omen and TriStar Wrestling.
You know what? I give up. We're bringing Mike on.
What's going on, guys?
There we go.
What's going on, Mike?
Welcome to the show.
It never goes the way it's playing in the pre-show, does it?
Yeah.
Right. I told Josh, I said, we even knocked on wood, man.
Yeah, if it went right, I'd feel like something was wrong. So we're good.
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
All right. Okay. People finally coming
yeah.
on. What was that noise? Okay.
I'm just gonna look up at the other tablet here.
All right. Trying to get a few more people on before we really jump in and dive in deep. Jesus. All right, I'm not putting that over there. Well, I'm gonna finally get this desk cleaned up where I can do this without knocking stuff over. Just stay over there, Samoa Joe.
Don't knock down Joe, that's for sure. All right, you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm good. I think that stuff's finally going away. It's only been 2 weeks now, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No good. All right.
Everybody got hit with that.
Yeah.
See, we got ours all with us though, so
I got those everywhere. I brought one upstairs with me so I'd have one, and I had one on the desk already. They're everywhere I look.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. I will do my best to not die on air. Good grief.
Oh, there you are. All right, now I see you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for posting that comment. Hey, now I can see Mike. I can see you. I can see everybody now. So, hey, I was like this. All right, but yeah, for Arzal, he's been a viewer since day one, man.
Absolutely.
And, but yeah, let's get down to a little nitty gritty and talk about some wrestling.
Yes, let's do it.
So, like I said at the introduction, I said, well, I'll just go with, Yablonski. We're going to use a Y.
It's fine.
We're going to shoot, Mike.
y'all really don't want me to do that.
I was telling him, man, the first time that we come out there to see it, was it in Gallatin that time, or was it in another town?
Yeah, it was Gallatin.
Was it Gallatin?
First one we went to, yeah.
I remember I was sitting ringside, and Mike Bad Omen was in the ring or whatever, and I was sitting there giving him trash, and Mike looked at him and said, "I don't need your damn advice." Man, y'all kill it, man. Y'all kill it, dude.
Well, me and Coco, we've been in the business for I know he's got a 17 to 20 year mark. I'm at 20. I started in February of '99 was my first match. It was horrible. Thank God that there was no video footage of it.
Yeah.
You know, and meager beginnings. I started taking bookings wherever I could get them, and did a couple of shows in Smithville, Tennessee for Clarence Santini, also known as C.J. Spunkmeyer, one half of Bad Medicine, and had a really interesting match with the Boogie Woogie Boy Gary Valiant as my second match, and then landed in Gallatin, Tennessee at the old VFW hall up there for SWA, where I really kind of honed my skills and got further training with the 10-man Tim Scruggs, Quentin Charisma, and Hot Rod Biggs. Quentin ended up inevitably taking me under his wing and carrying me on the road with him, and that's where I got the real lesson. It's not what you learn in between the ropes; it's what you learn at the events and in the cars and on the drives that really make things click for you. Quentin's a big brother to me that does not get enough credit in this business. And I would be at a loss if I did not give him his flowers, because Quentin has helped a lot of guys, whether they want to admit it or not. Man, Quentin's an icon in this area. And you may not like what he says, but that doesn't make it any less right.
So when did y'all decide like that? Y'all were just, hey, let's do this. We could do really good as a tag. You know what I mean?
With me and Quentin, or me and Coco?
Coco.
Okay, yeah. So back to present day, we were working at the same company. It was Greg Anthony and Pro Wrestling Mid-South out in Dyersburg, Tennessee, and we begged the powers that be for a long time that, hey, we really want to tag together. We get along real well. Our personalities are such that, we would do really well, and, give us a chance. And, they didn't want to do it at first, because and I'm not really sure why, just maybe because it wasn't somebody else's idea or what the deal was, but they finally gave in, and we ended up having 2 very successful tag team title runs with that company before we went on to other promotions in West Tennessee. A couple other ones. We were at TIWF for a while, and then we've kind of been, we've kind of gone to where the highest bidder has been over the last year or so. We like to work in new places and work with new opponents. So we try to be all over.
That's cool. Hey, they outfit the thing of what we like in tag teams. I'll tell you that. That's one of our biggest things here on this podcast is tag teams.
Oh, yeah.
We just can't stand when it's like not like how y'all come in. Y'all got the matching gear. You come out to the same. You look like a tag team. And that's what we like. You know what I mean?
Gotta be an actual team. It's in the damn name. It's a team.
Well,
yeah.
We've done this, and I know there's a lot of interviews out there with experienced tag teams that you could listen to, and they talk about how one of them knows what the other one's going to do before the other one does it. Like that's so true with us. It's just there's a lot of times where we just don't even have any kind of verbal communication in the ring. We just get to doing things, and we work together for so long. The other one knows what the other one's setting up for, and it's just and that really shows in our work. I'm sure you guys, the few times you've seen us, you can notice that it's just it's not something that looks choreographed or whatever. We're just going out there and we're doing our thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we like, man. We love that. It's not some mixed match, like we get on other teams, but it's about to happen now on another big brand. So, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I,
we'll
I
just put
know. I know.
anybody together.
Tag team wrestling. That's one of our favorite aspects of the entire business. One of our
Yeah.
first shows was a big one about tag team wrestling, and I know we're getting ready to revisit that in a month or so, because that's where our favorites lie always. I know growing up, my big ones was of course the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killer
It's kind of
bees,
hard.
man. I love the killer bees.
The Killer Bees.
The Road
Hey, I
Warriors is
did,
pretty
man.
well on everybody's Mount Rushmore. It's kind of hard
Right.
to dislike a team that just destroys everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all kind of have that same aura about you, because I know I'd hate to be the guy on the other side.
God, yeah.
Well,
Y'all are
God, yeah.
you don't have
but
spikes on, but you definitely are intimidating.
yeah. Well, I appreciate you saying that because there's a there's a lot of nights I wonder here lately. I'm not getting any younger.
That's right. So you
Yeah,
said like 99, right?
Yeah, February of '99.
So what made you just say, okay, I want to try this? I know it probably had to do with a love of wrestling, but
Man, I will tell you this, and I've told this story on other podcasts, but I haven't shared it here. Um, when I was about 5 years old, my mother took me over to a friend of the family's house that was going to be taking care of after school, while care of myself while she was at work, while my mother was at work. And it was the father of that particular house was sitting down watching Superstars, and it was the lead up to where Hogan got sat on by Earthquake, and
yeah.
the gold chain in the locker, and the locker door shutting. And then I remember the segment that he had after that, because had returned, because he'd been out. You don't find out until later in life he was out shooting a movie, but you thought he'd made this big triumphant return. And like the reaction that he got, like I just absolutely, like, man, I want to know what that's like. That's what I want to do. And my parents, for the longest time, they told me, you need to go out and get a real job. You don't need to focus on this pipe dream. You're not going to do it. And then high school rolled around, and what do you know? I'm bigger than most, and got involved with the business, and I was 19, fixing to be 20 when I broke in. And it was I feel like I broke in about 10 years too late, probably about 20 years too late, because the old territory systems were pretty well fizzled out, and there was a lot of veterans that were still around working that I had opportunities to learn from. But as far as um, you know, actual territories and being able to do it full time and make money, those opportunities were few and far between. So the few times that I've had, the opportunity to do things on that level, they've never really panned out. But it is what it is.
Yeah. We had talked about that at the beginning when we first started doing this. I miss those old days of when, the territories. I miss that.
Yeah,
That's where you
yeah,
see a lot of those up and comers, man. It's like like back in the day, you would see like Macho down in Memphis fighting Jerry, and then all of a sudden, once he's hit the big screen, once he's up there in MSG, yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. That's when I started loving it. Back around when I was 5 or 6,
yeah.
yeah, loved it.
And like I
I'm
said,
hooked
I
on the
just
WWE superstars now. I watch it every day. Old
yeah.
reruns, man.
It's the network is a good thing if you want to go back and relive those glory days. That's something that I feel like is really missing on televised wrestling. the enhancement matches, so that when you had the big event at the at the end of the month, that you had two superstars going against each other, and you fill the time on the TV with enhancement guys, and like all that's a necessary thing that we've gotten away from. It seems like every indie nowadays, they want to have all these feature matches. It's just the model of the business has changed so much that they've gotten away from that. But I really truly feel if you make wrestling an attraction again, people will come back, and it could be, I don't know that it could be the Hulk Hogan era or the Stone Cold era again, but it could be profitable if things, some small things were just tweaked a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. So I know what you're saying. It's like also too. I think it's why a lot of people, real good wrestling fans, like Gunther so much because he still does that old school type of wrestling. That's what I miss. Is like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love seeing a man. I love seeing him jump off and do a couple flips, and but I like just the
Yeah.
good old get down, beat the hell out of one another, and let's get it on. Like I was watching Funk and Hogan the other day, man. And it was it reminded me, man,
Yeah,
it's so good. Or
it's
Macho and George,
glory days, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's so many of them now. That's what we was talking about. So great with Gunther is the match from beginning to end. You get a different match each time. You see so many of them go out, and you see the match is set up the same way each time. If that guy in there is there and if he's going to win, you know exactly what the
yep.
finish is going to be because it's always the same finish. It's so great to see somebody like Gunther who you can count on to have something different every time he goes out.
Yeah.
I like old Ring General. He's the
Yeah.
real deal, man. But anyway, we got off track. Hey, tell us, man, what you got going on with
Okay.
TriStar.
Well, TriStar Wrestling on January the 6th, we're making our inaugural event. It's going to be called New Revolutions on January the 6th at the community building at 115 Smith Avenue. And we're having a one night round robin tournament, 4-man tournament for our TriStar Championship, which is going to be Tavon Jordan, the new era Tavon Jordan, the gunslinger Cody James. They're going to be taking each other on in the semifinal match. And then the headliner, Chris Michaels, and the exception, Zach Hartnell, are going to take on each other in the other semifinal match. And the winners of those two matches will face each other respectively in the main event to crown the new TriStar champion. And then in the undercard, you're going to have Always Right Austin Wright taking on Michael Maverick. Michael Maverick is a ring veteran in his own right. Austin's put some years on the road as well. And in the semi-main event is going to be a tag team grudge match. Myself and my partner Coco Anderson will be taking on Johnny Bandana and Ryder Anderson in the feud that just will not die. Um, we faced each other in a lot of different other promotions, and it just it was one of the things that when we started talking about bringing TriStar back to or bringing TriStar to Hohenwald, we were specifically asked if that was going to continue. So I had to get the pen and the paper, the ink to the paper, and get that one signed again because it's always something different every time we face each other. And that's January the 6th, like I said, at the community building at 115 Smith Avenue in Hohenwald. Tickets are $10. We do have advanced tickets. I've got a Cash App and a Venmo link that you can go ahead and reserve seats for on the Facebook page. There it is on the screen as well. If you want to go ahead and get your seats, we're just about sold out of our front row seats. But if you will get in contact with us and give me your name, we'll do roll call style seating where you can pick up your seats at the door, and we'll reserve them for you. The few front row that we have
Okay.
left, but it's gonna be a pretty big deal on January the 6th. We're looking for big things. Hohenwald used to be a hotbed for professional wrestling, and we really want to bring professional wrestling back the way you remember it as a child. And we're family friendly. You don't have to worry about a whole bunch of swear words and a whole bunch of just raunchy stuff. This is good family friendly professional wrestling the way you remember it from back in the day. And we really want to have as many people come out and experience our brand of professional wrestling as possible, because they're not all created the same. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. I tell you, man, whoever wins that damn one tournament, boy, that's a pretty title you got there.
Yeah, we put a lot into it, guys. Like this
Man,
is
that's nice.
not going to be a fly by night thing. This is going to be professional. That's the key word, professional wrestling. And we want to bring some of that back to the Southeast. And there's a lot of wrestling out there, but not a lot of professional wrestling out there anymore, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This title is really cool. I really like
Man,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we have really put a lot of time and effort in, and like I said, our president of operations is going to be Downtown Bruno. Our director of talent relations is going to be Damian Wayne. It's a good deal, man. You never know who or what you're going to see at TriStar. And I kind of came up with a phrase a couple weeks ago, and I'll use it here: "The stars come to TriStar." So we've got a lot of things up our sleeves. You're going to have to be there in person to see it.
I like
Cool,
it.
man.
Stars come to TriStar. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But like I said, guys, I really do appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity. Those are the tag titles. We'll have that tournament in February, and myself and Coco are chomping at the bit to prove our mettle, because, like I said, I've said countless times, we are the top 1% of tag team wrestling in the industry today, and we'll take on anybody for those titles. I'm not really sure how the bracketing for the tournament is going to go, but I know me and Coco's names were the first ones in the hat.
All right, man. I like them too.
Yeah, there's good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see.
Man, yeah. It's gonna be good stuff, man. That's gonna be good stuff.
Well, we're really looking forward to it. Like I said, if any reviewers are in the local area, or heck, make the trip, because, like I said, we're going to be worth it.
Is that the same building it was last time?
Yes, absolutely is. It's
that's a good little place, man. I mean, it was comfortable in there. It wasn't like scorching hot. It was a good environment. I can vouch for that, dude. It was very good. We had a great time down there, actually.
Yeah, we're going to have actual security, and you don't have to worry about bringing your kids. They're going to be safe, and all of our talent will be professional, and it'd be, like I said, it's just going to be a good family friendly wrestling show. And again, I mean no disrespect to anybody else, but nobody else is going to run or going to have the same vision as I have. So it's not a shot at anybody. It's just me speaking my truth.
Hey, that's the way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know, looking at this flyer, you've got a lot of good guys already lined up, man. We've seen.
I think we've seen Tavon Brown. I could have
sworn. The only one I don't remember us seeing is Michael Maverick. That's the only one I don't think we've seen wrestle yet.
Yeah,
everybody else on here we have.
Well, like I said, Mav is he's professional through and through. He did a lot of stuff in West Tennessee. He's been around the business for I want to say a good 15 to 16 years himself. I may be off on that. So if I am, Mav, if you're watching this, I mean no disrespect. I'm going off the top of my head. Don't have script, and I don't have anything in front of me. But man, we've got a dude, and this is the exciting thing for me is I know kind of what we've loosely got on paper for February. And if you think this looks good, what we've got coming down the pike is going to be even better. Just come on out and give us a try. Oh, yeah. I promise you, if you come out in January, you'll be back in February.
I mean, I can vouch. We went to that one, and we loved it. We went to the Battle of the Bay.
Yeah, the battle for Bates was put on by the same management that's going to be running this one, and like I said, no disrespect to anybody else. We're under new ownership, under new management, and we're doing something a little differently than what they had done before. And with the city of Hohenwald was really good to us for the battle for Bates. We raised a little over $2,000 for Michael Bates and his family. Mr. Bates is since passed on. Um, but the city of Hohenwald was good to us, and they were good to them, and they helped us out. And we want to have that kind of relationship with the city. We want to do things for the community. We want to uplift the community, and we want y'all to support us, but we want to be there to support y'all as well. So like, there's a lot of good intentions with this. We just we're trying to get it up and get it off the ground, and I feel like we're off to a good start so far.
And I've lived in small towns, and I mean, just a little preference. Like, if you do good things, you put on good shows, you give kids something to do, and they can make their plans to come see you on Saturdays. And once you give these occupy their minds, that leads to a whole nother better thing. You can go down the line of out of control, but you give them something to look forward to. A positive environment leads to positive things. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, yep. And we're gonna do everything within our power to make this the most positive environment that we can for the sake of the community and the sake of as a promotion.
Yeah, I vouch for it. If you can, go check them out. Go Hohenwald, and it's a good show. It's a good show.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I'd definitely let you know if we're coming.
Yeah,
I'd love to come down there.
We'd love to have you back, man. I didn't get a chance to see it live because I was running around that day like a chicken with my head cut off. But the podcast that y'all did from the event was awesome. I did go back and watch it after the fact. I did go back and watch the replay. You guys were really
cool.
good.
We had a lot of cool people that night.
We had a lot of fun. We kind of went into that, and we didn't give ourselves enough time to really have an idea of what we were expecting to do. We just kind of went in and did what we usually do, and went live and just went for it. But that was a great time. I had a lot of fun.
Well, you guys are always invited.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man, we appreciate it. You have anything else you want to?
Oh man, that's about it, man. You can pretty well, the only social I've got these days is the old Facebook page, which you can find me under Michael Yablonski, and I've got an Instagram too. I think it's Yablonski Pics. I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm not doing a whole bunch of social media these days. But just Google me, you'll find me, and if some of the matches on there are bad, it's the other guy's fault. Guys, I appreciate the time this evening, but I'm getting ready to have to cut it short. I've been dealing with this stomach virus, and I appreciate the time, and we hope everybody comes out, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. I'm going to watch online, and y'all do your thing. But again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about TriStar, because it's definitely a passion project.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Thank you for coming on.
Y'all have a good night.
All right, buddy.
Easy.
All right. Bye.
All right, everybody. That was Mike Yablonski, one half of Bad Omen, and part of running TriStar Wrestling.
That's sharp titles, man. I love that.
Oh man, those are so cool. Yeah. It's gonna be a big deal. And in February they got a tag team turmoil coming after this big show in January. It's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see.
Let's see. I will. Towards the end, I'll share all of that stuff again. If anyone needs any information on how to look into the TriStar shows, and then the link for TriStar's Facebook page is in the description of the video.
Yeah, they definitely put on a good show, man. We liked it when we went down there. I was saying it was comfortable. We didn't have to worry about nothing when we was there.
It was. I was blown away at the reception that we got just for for what we did and everything. We had towards the end of it, people had their matches, and we had several guys coming out to the table, and one or two jumped on and said hello, and it was more than I ever expected to happen. It was so much fun though. Again,
we met some cool people downtown. We met Fargo.
Yes,
man, it was people at night.
I know Fargo got on and said hi and talked to the people. I can't remember if Bruno did.
Gave the phone number. I was like, dude, he just gave his phone number out.
Yeah, I had to edit. That caused me to have to learn how to edit with YouTube's editor. On the fly,
we need to learn. We need to reach out.
I had to learn that on the fly.
Hey, I just realized we have his number, man. We need to reach out and see if we can get.
Yeah, I do need to reach back out to him. So y'all stay tuned for that news, because we're going to do that. Matter of fact, we're going to reach out and see if we can get Fargo on here.
That'd be cool.
As if you've been watching, here recently we've been doing a few interviews. They're a lot of fun. We're really enjoying getting to do this, and the big thing with the interviews we've done so far is supporting these guys in our area. I don't necessarily want to say local because it seems it's a bit of a drive for us, but I still want to support them. I want to support these promotions. We kind of were talking the other day, and we was bouncing off each other. We've never really done that. We've never said, hey, what is it you want to accomplish with this podcast, with what we're doing here?
Yeah.
And, that's one of the things that we decided that we really would like to accomplish is to be a platform that can help these guys get on here and spread their word and get people out to their shows to see what they're missing. Because if you're not going to these shows, you're damn sure missing.
I go back to what I said months and months ago. It's hard to believe we're coming up on a year. That I believe everybody should at least go to indie shows to get the true meaning of it. You know what I mean? Because we made a couple of fans here. With the Dallas, the kids, Tosh. You know what I mean? So.
I know.
Hopefully, man.
Dallas has watched. That would be my daughter. If you are joining in and don't know, she's been watching. She watched wrestling with me. She used to watch it a lot more than she does now. She's a teenager, so this week she's into it. Next week she might not be, and then she'll be back into it the week after that. But she was. Of course, we're talking about that era. She was a big John Cena fan, and then, of course, he went to Hollywood for a little while after he said, he'd never do that because that's what The Rock did. We won't go there.
Yeah.
So she had her, but all of her wrestling stuff that she knew and knew about came from watching WWE until AEW started, and then she was a big Jurassic Express fan through AEW, but she can live with or without WWE and AEW. But if I say, hey, we're going down to such and such to see TriStar put on a show, or to see Renegade put on a show, or PPW put on a show, we're going, she's gone. And kind of like we said last week, when we take our two daughters to a show, half the time they meet more wrestlers than we do, and that's not fair.
Hey, they get interviews.
That's not fair. That's not why they're there. So, I love getting to see them interact with those guys though, and who knows, they're going to meet somebody that I may call them in the room one day and go, hey, you remember him? Yeah, he just won the title.
Yeah.
It's
hey, hopefully an upcoming guest too, man.
Definitely. Look at that now everybody shows up, guys. What we just had Mike Yablonski on, and now all you guys want to show up. I see how it is. Welcome though. Last week just showed up. Crystal Clear showed up. Thank you so much for tuning in though. Y'all make sure and after the show go back and watch the beginning and watch the interview with Mike Yablonski.
So now everybody wants to show up. As always, Gladiator out.
Sweet mercy.
Thanks for joining on the platforms, and we're out.
But all right. So let's
hashtag replay.
Hashtag replay. That's right. All right. So let's get into it though. Let's talk about some more wrestling. Y'all make sure you do support your local shows though. If you're not going to see the local shows, you're missing out big time. So make sure you are supporting them. Get out, buy them tickets. $10 to $15 generally is what you're looking at. That's way better than what WWE charges to get up front row.
Yeah.
I don't know how in the world you get front row tickets and still pay your mortgage, but
Green Shirt. Hey, I don't know how Green Shirt does it, but I'd like to know, and I'd like to talk to him.
Anywho, so let's get into it. Let's see what happened on Raw.
God, I forgot. I would talk about everything else.
What you got?
Yeah,
Punk. What did he say? Let's see. Does it even say in here somewhere? It's not even in the results. No, he wasn't on this week. He wasn't at Raw this week. No Punk.
He wasn't?
You
know what? I was, biggest thing that happened like with WWE. I mean, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, I haven't really even watched any AEW. I watched SmackDown and Deadline. That was about it this week. I've just been running.
I haven't seen Collision yet, but I watched Dynamite for sure. The biggest thing on Raw. The biggest thing on Raw was Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. A killer match. That was awesome. Of course, Seth retained. What else did we have? Cody Rhodes' address being misted by Shinsuke. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot. I mean, to be perfectly honest. Creed Brothers defeated Judgment Day.
I like Creed Brothers.
Yes. Creed Brothers are going to be some big deals.
As long as they really give them that push and, not give us this little tease and then, I think Judgment Day's happened. Something's happened with Judgment Day.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Something's going to happen, man. I don't know what's going on but yeah.
So, but I mean, honestly, I'm sitting here trying to figure out anything else really that we need to actually get into on Raw, and that's not much. So we're going to move to SmackDown.
Yeah, I liked it.
SmackDown was good. This is where CM Punk come out and, he's kind of trying to decide where he's going to sign. So let's get into that. So that's the big question now. Is Punk going to Raw? Is Punk going to SmackDown? Is Punk going to NXT? We discussed this on TikTok. I know what my theory is. Let's y'all get in the comments and let us know what you think he's going to do. What you thinking, Punk?
Down at the US. Yeah. I think honestly, man, I think he's going after Seth. I think he's going, Raw. He had a lot of shit to talk about Seth. About how, what did he say? He ain't even the man in his family?
Yeah. Punk will be on Raw. Well, that's
And you know what? It was something funny, man. I was thinking about Roman. He's talking about SmackDown. I was thinking about Roman earlier, and I was like, man, they ought to still implement the 30-day rule. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I know that's funny you bring that up because it obviously the 30-day rule, we've completely forgotten about that on SmackDown. But when Rhea went over 30 days, boy, it was the talk of the town. Oh,
Yeah.
why is she not being stripped? Why is she not being stripped? Hello. I love it. Punk will walk out again.
If he don't get his way, he will.
Yeah. So, but
that.
once again, that's another vote for Raw. So, my theory is that he's going to pull some kind of weird WWE free agent deal where he can compete on whichever show he wants.
I can see that happening.
Like,
that way he has the option to take. I swear he's going to walk out with all three titles.
Like we said, if he don't get his way, he's going to cry and walk out.
By the end of the year, he's going to be NXT champion, Raw, and WWE Universal Undisputed Heavyweight Champion of the world. There you go. Oh, God. But Roman's coming back Friday, so we'll see.
Oh, is Roman coming back Friday? Right on. Okay. Yep. This was a comment that we missed a couple comments back, but I wanted to wait to get to it till we got after Punk. So yes, the U.S. Championship tournament started on SmackDown.
And I'm telling you right now, the NXT guest is Braun Breaker. It's got to be.
Yeah. We had Santos Escobar defeated Dragon Lee. Bobby Lashley defeated Karrion Kross.
I was wondering where he was at.
So it's going to be a good one. This was something I thought was hilarious. So Nick Aldis had to talk to Orton about the getting RKO'd, and he handed him a $50,000 fine for hitting him with an RKO. Orton then said he was confused why he was teaming with LA Knight later in the show when he didn't even know who Knight was until last week. Aldis assured Orton that he and Knight both wanted to get at the bloodline, so it made sense. Aldis then asked Orton why the check was for $100,000 rather than $50,000, and Orton said it was to cover the next time.
And it will. It'll happen again.
Yes, you're correct, Arzal. Right. There is tournaments going on everywhere.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, there's tournaments everywhere.
Now we had Asuka versus Charlotte. Now that's something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to find out real fast because
she's really hurt, man.
Charlotte was injured.
Yeah, she was. I was watching video, fan video, and she was legit in tears, man.
Let's see the latest news if there's anything. Probably not. Blah blah blah.
I wonder when they're going to turn on Bayley.
Man, I bet it won't be long. They're going to turn on
Bayley soon, and then I'm going to just say it: Sasha's coming back to save her friend.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sasha will be back.
Flair's.
And then Sasha comes back. You know, Naomi will come.
That depends on what Naomi signed at Impact, because I know she's still over there. Flair. I
think she's champ.
Flair slipped on the ropes and wrenched her knee during a commercial break. After the bout, Flair was walked to the back, and she is being evaluated by officials. Further details are not known at this time. Well, that's informative. So hopefully it's just like a sprain or something and nothing that needs surgery. We definitely don't want to see her out for months and months and months. And
I tell you, Man, we jumped to. I watched Deadline, and man, the women's tournament. I swear, I can't think of her name to save my life, man. She used to be an WNBA player, but I swear she could be. They need to team her with Jade. That would be, what was her name? Leo Nash or something like that, or you know what I'm talking
about? Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The name has slipped me, but the Nash, yeah. Wow.
Booker really likes her. Booker T does, but
I wonder if I can share that video, because that's fan video. It's not WWE.
Yeah, you can probably share it. Go ahead.
All right.
One way to find out, brother.
Y'all give me a second. We're gonna see. There's video footage of where she hurt her knee. So, gotta find the right thing. All right, we're gonna look at this real quick. Maybe. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Got the audio turned off. We don't need that. Okay.
Ooh. Hello.
Yeah, that don't look like it would feel too good. I don't.
No, it looked like it hurt. Oh, there you are.
I'm wondering what was the part that caused the injury? Was it the going over the ropes, or was it the bounce back and smashing it into the damn mat? Or both?
Yeah, it looked like her damn knee, looked like she got caught in between the top and the middle.
Yeah,
that
was rough.
Nasty.
Hopefully, nothing that needs surgery though. I don't want to see her needing surgery.
That's apparently what's going on with what's his name too, over in what's his name, Wesley,
yeah.
Dude said he can't even feel barely below the waist. Having to have surgery on his back and shit.
Damn. Okay. That's just, act stupid. Let me see if I can get us an update on his injury as well, since we're talking about it.
Yeah, that was my very first NXT. It is my very first NXT PLE.
Yeah. Well, we said a while back that we're just going to get better about watching NXT, and we're doing a little better. Okay.
I wish I could remember that girl's name, man. She's something Nash, I'm wanting to say.
Okay. Okay.
Well, while you do that, hey, everybody, make sure to check us out now, man. We have been going live on TikTok, and it has been fun.
Wow. All right.
It really has.
Yes. It's going to be even more. It's going to keep getting more and more fun. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming on TikTok, guys. So I'm going to read this. This is what Shawn Michaels said in the, what was it called? The deadline, NXT deadline media call. He says, well, the decision with Wes was pretty darn close to last minute. Wes has been struggling for quite some time. I certainly didn't know the depth of it. Obviously, we get medical reports, but it was a decision that Wes made on his own, as he should. Clearly, he's a young man that goes out there and performs like few others, and he had a huge match already going into this premium live event, looking for the North American Championship. But just a day or two before, we had a long talk, and he just did not think he could make it through the match with the pain that he was in. That was a decision that he and our medical team made. It is the best decision for Wes, and that is the only thing in my mind that's important right now. All this was last minute. Wes, to his credit, was doing everything he could to get himself ready for this, but it was but it wasn't meant to be.
Good call.
So let's see. He is expected to miss between 8 and 12 months after surgery.
Damn.
Yeah, I hate to hear something like that because, I mean, you're talking.
Damn.
Let's see. Hold on.
I know it's back surgery, I think.
Yeah. All right, fine. We'll just. Oh my God. Hell, he's 29.
No, when he come out, he was damn near in tears in the ring.
He's 29 years old. Damn. Yeah, I really hate. I mean, I hate for anybody to have to go through something like that, but to be that young and have that kind of problems already, man, I hate to hear that. And he's good too. He is. The matches I've seen with Wesley, he's really good. Yeah. Well, here's hopes to a speedy recovery for Wesley and Charlotte, of course.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if the outcome was still going to be the same. So I wonder if Wesley was going to beat Dom. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or did this just play into them really?
I don't know.
They could work the Rey Mysterio Dragon Lee phase.
I don't know. But here, I'm glad you said that. So you got Rey Mysterio is the one that come up and said, hey, Dom, you're still going to have a match Saturday night. This time it's going to be with Dragon Lee. Da-da-da-da. Okay, I'm going to be in his corner. So you got Rey out there with Dragon Lee while Dragon Lee is fighting Dom. Please tell me we're not going to still continue a feud between Rey and Dom. Are we still dragging this shit out?
This is where this is okay. I was thinking about the same thing and I was watching it. This is what I feel like is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it leads back to what I was saying earlier. Something's going to happen with Judgment Day. So he lost the title. Rhea and him are not going to be happy about it. Damn it. Do it again, dude. I lost you again, man. Just real quick. Oh, shoot. Not that one. There you go. I mean, I was like, I could see the paint on your closet door. That's how close it was. Rhea and them are going to be pissed that he lost the title, right?
Right.
They're going to tell him, you got to go back and get it back. Just how it happened with Wesley. All right. Or was it Trick Williams? I think it was Trick Williams. But he's not going to win it. They're going to turn on him. And that's when Daddy comes in to help because they're going to be beating the fuck out of him. Dragon Lee's going to come out to help, and that's going to rekindle the Dom-Rey relationship.
I see. Okay. I can live with that.
Rekindle.
I can live with that.
Rekindle it. Watch it. Hey, because they're going to beat the hell out of it, just how they did with Edge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If Judgment Day turns on, it's whoever they turn on and gets that. Yeah, they're getting hell beat out of them for sure. Okay.
It's just too weird. Last week they have not been together. Period.
All right. I see. That I can deal with. I'd much rather see that get, the father-son relationship come back around full circle and Dom seeing like, oh shit, Dad came back after these people said they were my family and they would always protect me. Guess we see who the real one is. Okay.
Then we're going to have that LWO kickoff that everybody really wanted. You know what I mean? Rey, Dom, Dragon, you know what I mean? Zelina. And then that's going to cause the Judgment Day LWO thing, and then here we go. But first, they're going to lose the tag titles to the Creed brothers.
Yeah.
And then Damian is going to have his chance to cash in when he needs to, blah, 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 blah. Because he don't have much longer. April will be here before you know it.
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
How the hell? I don't remember moving over to NXT. I thought we were still on SmackDown, but
I think nobody talks about
I think it's
Wesley's injury.
That's right, because we started talking about Charlotte's injury, and then we got into Wesley, and that led to welcome to the bottom of the rabbit hole we just went down.
Yeah, but yeah, the SmackDown US tournament, man, which leads to NXT.
Yes,
Braun Breaker's coming.
Yeah, definitely.
ADHD.
Thanks for pointing it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, I don't know what she's talking about. Hey, look at these scissors. Hey, what is she talking about? ADHD. Look at these scissors. That's this. Oh, that's right. The CM Punk. Hey.
Huh? Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Anyways, so
yeah, Braun Breaker's coming.
That's got to be the mystery. God, it's time. Braun Breaker needs to be on main roster. For the love of Pete.
He does. Because Logan Paul, I mean, what? We've seen him once, and he didn't even competed. He just come out and talked about the tournament.
Yeah.
Come on, man. But, nobody's putting prestige on their titles like Gunther is. So,
Yeah, no.
U.S. title's just up there. It's actually, I think, been around longer than the fucking Intercontinental title because I think the U.S. title was originally the title. When you think about titles, I think it just got renamed to the U.S. title.
Yeah, I believe it was. We would have already gone into that detail and had you all that information if we had done what we said months ago and had a full-blown U.S. title.
I don't know who Alexis King is. Does it say Alexis on your end?
Yeah, it does.
And why are A's capitalized like? Oh, Lexus King.
Lexus King, yeah.
Dude, he didn't look the same to me, bro. I didn't even think that was him.
Yeah, he looks totally different.
He hit him with, I wasn't even the one to attack him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I know Arzal. I was just giving you the grief, man. I was like, who's Alexis?
Man, I don't know how I feel about the Lexus King gimmick yet. I need to really.
I could definitely see why he wasn't showed a lot because I didn't really like his ring work from what I seen at Deadline.
Yeah.
I mean, it was botchy. It was slow at best. And, you know what I mean? It was all Carmelo Hayes, really.
I think NXT is the place for him to be. He needs to sharpen up, hone his skills. I know he's got it in him to do what needs to be because Brian Pillman's son. Pillman, I love Brian Pillman.
Was a nut.
Yeah, Brian Pillman was the shit. I really, really enjoyed everything I saw of Brian Pillman.
Now I see it. Now I can't unpicture it. Hey, now I cannot unsee that, dude.
Woo.
Oh my God, I can't unsee that now.
Oh, that's not good. All right, it's time to drop that gimmick.
Hey, Josh, February 4th, dude, if we go, let's make some Tiger King posters.
Oh, it's on. It's so on. If y'all don't know.
So Arzal, Vengeance is coming to Clarksville up here, man.
Yeah, it's right. It's right down the road from us.
If we do, man, let's make Tiger King posters.
We're doing it. We're so doing it.
We'll put a picture of Lexus King and Tiger King together side by side, and we'll put it on a big poster.
Oh, I'm ready to fire up the. I'm ready to fire up the printer now.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, take that one down.
Well, we'll bring it to light. Tell you that much.
Lordy.
But yeah, that was a good one, man.
You know what? That's pull something up real fast. Before we talk about AEW, let's finish off on the deadline stuff. Come on, don't start with me. All right.
Trying to think of that woman's name who won. She was pretty fucking good too, man.
The one that won the what was that match called? Iron Survivor Challenge.
Iron Survivor.
Blair Davenport.
She's good, man.
So the women's Iron Survivor match was won by Blair Davenport. That Iron Survivor thing is freaking cool. And I guess they did it last year as well.
Yeah.
No.
I like the whole.
I like.
I was like, yeah, this is kind of like a War Games type thing, but I like the whole 90 seconds in a box thing.
Yeah,
I like that.
That whole concept. That is awesome. I love it. The
guys broke it down.
That makes for
the guys tore it up when they were coming out.
Boy, that men's match was
And what about Tiffany Stratton, dude, doing the damn swanton off the top?
Yes, that was good stuff. I really had a lot of fun watching those two matches. I mean, there's just
even the ones you really don't know. All the girls held their own in there, man. And like Mike said, I could have watched the two go at it all night.
Yeah, let's see who all
Roxanne and Kiara James. They were good. Kiara James, I think her name is. They were good. Steel cage match.
Kiana James, yeah.
Yeah.
So that the Iron Survivor Challenge, it was Blair Davenport, Tiffany Stratton, Lash Legend, Kalani.
Lash Legend, that's her name.
Yeah, Kalani Jordan and Fallon Henley were the. That was who was in that match. And for the women, the men's Iron Survivor Challenge was Trick Williams, Dijak, Josh Briggs, Braun Breaker, and Tyler Bate. That match was wild.
Dude. Okay. Hold on. I meant to say that call you this morning and talk about that. So did Tyler Bate just not look like an oddball in that whole damn scenario, those other four guys?
So the other four guys are much larger. Yeah. They wrestle in a much different style.
He looked like a short person, a little person in there, man.
But,
I was like, what the fuck?
Even though he was much smaller, Tyler Bate was a damn badass in that match.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I like when Braun come out, dude, and just spear. Everybody just got 3 points off the rip.
Yeah. He put everybody down quick.
Who won it? Tyler Bates won it, didn't he?
Trick Williams won.
Oh, that's right, he did. He got those last minute.
Yeah, Trick Williams got the win on that. So, you know what? And that's why I wanted to talk about tonight. I was watching that, right, and seeing Trick Williams come in, and maybe I just don't know it. I didn't take the time to look it up. That's my bad. He reminds me, and I don't mean this in any other way, form, or fashion. His wrestling style and everything about him reminds me a lot of Booker T. The way he throws the legs, the way he does a lot of his things. And he may have went to Booker T school. And I haven't looked that up. I'm gonna find out right now, as a matter of fact.
And that girl did too. The one, because he likes that Lash Legend chick.
Yeah. He's, Booker has no qualms about being partial to the ones he trained.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well.
It'll probably just say NXT Performance Center is trained by.
Well, it says Performance Center and Combat Zone Wrestling Academy. Founded in New Jersey by John Zandig in 98.
But you see Performance Center, you see Booker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
but his style, I will say this, like I said, it's the way he throws his kicks. A lot of the stuff he does reminds me of Booker.
That long-legged kicks without bending the knee. You get what I'm saying?
And correct me if I'm wrong. He definitely throws that stuff a lot faster than Booker ever did.
Yeah.
Now, Booker was never a speed king.
By the time we really got Booker, he was up there. You know what I mean? So,
well, I mean, I watched the shit out of Nitro or WCW. So
WCW had a
was
feeling of getting like the older wrestlers. You know what I'm saying?
But Booker was never had that same speed that Trick Williams had. And I like Trick Williams. I really was expecting. I wasn't sure who I thought was going to win that. I didn't expect Trick to win it, but I should have.
I kind of knew Braun wasn't, because I was like, Braun's not going to, because he's getting caught up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
just, if he doesn't,
they got bigger and better things ready for him.
Definitely.
I see it happening.
And then let's see. So the main event was Ilja Dragunov. My screen went blank. Sorry. Dragunov versus Baron Corbin. So those of you that have watched would have seen the episode. I don't know how far back it was, but we really talked a lot of Baron Corbin and how he should have gotten out of WWE, and then he went back to Lone Wolf in NXT, which was, if he's going to stay with WWE, that's probably the best thing he could have done. Because Baron Corbin, like we said in that podcast, I don't know what it is and why they're not booking him the way they should, but there's no reason he should not have more titles under his belt than he does.
I agree, man. Hey, I agree.
And if you haven't already seen the results, Baron Corbin did not win. Dragunov is still NXT champion.
That brings him and Trick Williams, right?
Yes. And did you watch the pre-show?
Axiom?
Had Axiom versus Nathan Frazier.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Axiom, we was watching it one time, dude, and I saw a dude like legit get his leg broke in the ring. You know what I mean? Axiom.
Oof.
Like when he very first started NXT, he was out for a long time with an injury. Dude broke his damn leg in there.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Close that one out.
Yeah, because I think I told you about it. I was like, damn, dude, I can't remember his name. It's some mass dude. But yeah, it was a nasty maneuver, dude. And he fucked dude's leg up.
All right. So before we full blown wrap up and everything, let's look at AEW real quick. So see what we have on.
Damn, it's quick how it's crazy how quick it turns, man. I was like all AEW like nonstop, and then WWE grabbed me once again, dude. And it's just like, fuck.
Well,
damn you, Peacock. Hey,
right. So let's see what we had. We had Jon Moxley versus Roosh, and that is part of the Continental Classic Gold League. And Mox won that one, and that put him at 9 points. And let's see. Then the next one we had. Do what?
I feel like we've talked about this. I don't like deja vu or something. Because didn't I say how's he got 9 points and then?
Oh, I mean, we talked about it at work.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
We're fine, people. Don't worry. Then we had Swerve Strickland versus Mark Briscoe.
And then I say, why did Mark Briscoe even get in the tournament? They're doing him wrong.
Yeah. So this is probably one of the biggest issues I have with this tournament is the inclusion of Mark Briscoe. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I think Mark Briscoe is bad in any way. I love Mark Briscoe. He's so much fun to watch in the ring. So I'm not dogging Mark Briscoe at all. But when you look at look at who's in the tournament on both sides. He don't fit in.
Did anybody from Ring of Honor win? Does anybody from Ring of Honor got any points?
Probably not. I'll pull up the full brackets here in a minute.
Poor Eddie.
But Swerve,
poor Eddie.
Yeah, that's the other thing I don't like about the tournament. So, but Swerve beat Mark Briscoe. That puts Swerve at 9. So, Swerve and Mox are both at 9 points, and that will be remedied this win. Are they on Tuesday this week?
I don't know. You said something about how they're all being filmed together or something.
I think they're doing it on Tuesday again this week because I swear I saw somewhere about how they're going to beat how NXT is going to beat AEW on Tuesday, but I'll find out here in a minute. Moving on. This week, anyways, whatever day Dynamite's on, we're getting Moxley versus Swerve. So somebody is going to go to 12 points and somebody's going to stay at 9.
I hope it's Swerve, actually, to be honest with you. I'm telling you, man, Swerve needs it.
Yeah. Swerve is the shit. So we had AEW World's Women's Let me try that again. AEW World Women's Championship. Is that what the hell that's called? I guess it is. No, that says right there on the title. AEW Women's World Champion. Really? Stupid. Sky Blue versus Timeless Tony Storm. I'm liking the Timeless Tony Storm thing.
And Mariah May, man, I feel something coming with that.
Yeah, something's definitely coming on that. So Storm beat Sky Blue to retain. And had another Continental Classic match for the Gold League. Jay Lethal versus Jay White. Jay White got the win on that one. Like I said, I'll pull the brackets up here in a second. This was the big match for the night. The TNT Championship match, Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage. What did they get? Wow.
Nick Wayne's mom helped, didn't she?
Yeah, they gave it a C+. So yeah, to get the win, Nick Wayne's mom came out and actually clocked Adam Copeland with the belt to help Christian retain his title. Man, I have to say they were going at each other pretty good. I mean, I don't know that the match did. I don't know that I would grade it a C+. I would have kept it in the B's, but it was still. I mean, and that's what I said. I think last week that's how I said it was going to end. Somebody was going to come out and interfere, and he would retain. So that feud continues.
The only way to settle this is in a cage.
And that's kind of what I'm wondering if it's going to happen. Are they going to implement not just a steel cage, but a form of Hell in a Cell? Because that's
be nice.
Adam Copeland's former alias was a big fan of the Hell in a Cell match.
Yep.
Seen him on up there. Seen him go all the way to the edge in a Hell in a Cell match.
I think the whole Christian Copeland rivalry jumped the shark.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say that's not really what I wanted to see with Adam Copeland coming to AEW, but I still think that the way it all ends is we eventually see the team up again.
Yeah.
But all right, so I don't have Dynamite pulled up. I just got Collision. So and like
because I mean, the only thing that's really happening right now is that tournament.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
why?
we got Don't we got whatchamacallit at the end of this month? MJF Joe?
Yes.
Oh, I think it's on a Sunday, ain't it?
I believe it might be. There we go. So, yeah, and that's the other thing that was supposed to happen on Dynamite was Joe and MJF were supposed to. I think my HDMI cable may be going to crap on me, and I'm going to have to fix the screen. But anyways, make it a TLC match with those two. Yeah, that would be fitting as well. But it was supposed to be Joe and MJF in a tag team match against the Devil's Masked Men or whatever they're called. And what we got was Joe coming to the ring, and then the lights going out, and then the Masked Men surrounding him. And then we see the
House of Black at your house?
Huh? Then
Is the House of Black there?
It might be.
Keep going black.
Well, Brody King's actually on the screen and what I'm looking at, so maybe. But then they cut to the cameras in the back, and you see Max laid out with I think a busted bottle around him. So the match never happened. So we're still entwined in the mystery.
Damn Adam Cole. Why do you keep doing him like that?
All right, so moving on to Collision, and this time we're going to have Continental Classic Blue League matches. Looks like we had 3 of them. Wait. No, I've got the wrong one pulled up. Hold on. Rich. This.
Damn it, we need a Santa's hat. Hey, order one. Bring her.
Seriously? Okay. Sorry, I evidently had the wrong results pulled up. Why? All right. Really? Okay. Try this one. I think. You see, damn it. That's the second. Looking upset.
What the hell is going on, dude?
I think I got it. Maybe. Are they? All right, here we go. That was ridiculous. So we had Claudio Castagnoli versus Eddie Kingston. Right? Yes. God, it's making me upset. So Eddie beat Claudio. I haven't watched Collision. So these are going to be surprise results. Eddie beat Claudio.
That's nice, brother.
So Eddie's on the board.
Nice.
Eddie is on the board. We had Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Martinez. It looks like when the loser. So Willow Nightingale won, and then Martinez and Diamante attacked her after the match, and then Chris Statlander ran down to make the save. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch this. We had Willie Mack versus Wardlow. Wardlow beat Willie Mack.
Of course.
Another referee stoppage after a brutal powerbomb. Man. Oh.
Goldberg.
Kenny Omega versus Ethan Page. I can't believe you haven't watched Collision yet. Yep. Damn. Sorry. Kenny Omega beat Ethan Page. Then we had, no, this isn't what I was looking forward to. Never mind. Commander and Penta versus Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange. Commander and Penta won that one. All right, back to Blue League tournament stuff. We got Andrade El Idolo versus Bryan Danielson. And Andrade got the win over Bryan Danielson.
Wow. They're trying to do whatever they can to keep him there.
Let's see. I'm trying to. Okay. So here is the current points for the Continental Classic. So Brody King is at 6. Bryan Danielson is at 6. Andrade is at 6. This is the Blue League. Claudio Castagnoli is at 3. Eddie Kingston is at 3. And Daniel Garcia is at 0. Brody and Andrade are the only two in the Blue League that are undefeated. And Daniel Garcia is the only one in the Blue League with no wins. Gold League. Gold League, we've got John Moxley at 9 points. What the hell is that? Swerve Strickland at 9 points. Jay White at 6. Roosh at 3. Jay Lethal at 0. And Mark Briscoe at 0. So, so with Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe both being at 3, so they are technically out of the tournament, but they will still have to wrestle their other 2 matches.
Kind of spoiler, kind of like if they do beat
2 or 3
the higher points. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. They have, is it 2 or 2 more matches each, so they will still wrestle those matches, but I just wonder. So Gold League, I'm thinking Swerve.
Yeah.
Who are we thinking out of Blue League? Bryan Danielson.
Brody.
He's not undefeated anymore, so it's got to be. I mean, that's not doesn't mean to say he won't win it, but we still got Andrade and Brody that are undefeated in the Blue League.
Probably Andrade, Swerve.
That'd be
the main one.
That'd be a good match.
Yeah.
That'd be a good match. All right. Well, that gets us all caught up with the goings on of the week. Couple of things, announcements and such that we need to talk about before we get off of here. The big one, if you look in the description of this video, you're going to see some more links. Like we already said, there's a link to the TriStar Wrestling Facebook page. There is a link to our 100 subscriber giveaway video.
Yep.
Now you need to go to that video, watch it, and comment on it after you've subscribed. That video is going to give you all the information. But I can also possibly, did I close it? No. Hold on. I'm going to share I will share the information here as well in just a second. There it is. Let me pull this up. Yeah. Don't worry. It is correct. So this is pulled straight from that video. So don't leave a comment on this video looking to be in that. You need to leave a comment on the 100 subscriber giveaway video. You need to be subscribed, and then we're going to have the drawing here live on the December 17th podcast.
Yep.
So that is how you're going to enter to win. If you want to know the prizes, go watch that video. We've talked about them on TikTok several times, but on here, if you want to see the prizes, you're going to need to go to that video and check out what you got the opportunity to win. Like you said, it is, like I said, it's for 100 subscribers, so you have to be subscribed, and you got to leave a comment on that video to be entered to win.
Yep.
And that link is in the description of this video, and we will share it again on social medias as well. But yeah, you definitely want to get in on that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good one.
The other big announcement, I think he already hit on it once, is we completed all our extra things, so we can do almost everything possible on TikTok Live. We are starting. We started today. Had a great live on TikTok today. They're just tons of fun and tons of more wrestling stuff, wrestling figures, all the stuff we do. You're going to see totally different stuff on TikTok than you do on our YouTube channel. So you need to go over there, follow us on TikTok, and see all the cool stuff we're bringing to that. And 90% going forward of what we do on TikTok will probably be live.
Yep.
Most
definitely.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun with it. I know because full disclosure, so to get to where we could do everything we want to do, basically, for the time being, we had to go live 3 days in a row on TikTok, and we had to log 60 total minutes within those 3 days somewhere of being live. So in order to do that, we went out to the Gladiator truck.
Yeah.
And went live on our lunch breaks.
Yeah.
But we logged our 3 days and we logged our 60 minutes, and we had a lot of fun.
Damn right.
So there, chances are, I think we kept saying during those that going forward after these were over, we probably wouldn't do that anymore. But chances are we're probably going to do that some more because it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it may not be an everyday thing, but yeah, we're definitely going to end up going live. Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, straight from the Gladiator.
Yeah, I can't wait, man, because I'm ready to do some unboxings.
Yeah, we got some really cool stuff over the past week, so you're gonna see some awesome stuff.
I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, damn, I'm ready to do it.
Like I said, for his unboxings, you got to tune into to TikTok. For mine, my stuff will be on YouTube. As far as unboxings and stuff go, my TikToks, you'll still see my collection. You'll see me doing other things on TikTok besides just unboxings. So I'm gonna let him worry about unboxing stuff on TikTok, and I'll do some other crazy stuff. I got some pretty awesome ideas.
I'll try to do like a couple of setups on some Raw or something like that. You know what I mean?
I didn't even see that. Who knows? I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
Some guy. Hope he didn't hijack my TikTok page or anything.
Yeah, I'll probably try to do like a hear along, shall I say? You can't do a watch along.
Yeah.
Unless you're okay to do it. So.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you're clear to do it.
Yeah. So, that being said, the other things to look forward to, I think we're getting tired. Shit.
Yeah.
So, the other things, we're coming up on the end of the year. Like we said, our next show after tonight is going to be the giveaway show. And of course, you're still going to have the wrestling podcast, and we're still going to ramble on for an hour and a half about wrestling. So, buckle up and hang on for the ride. And then the two after that, we've got the Christmas Eve edition. And it's going to be shorter. We're not going to be on here for an hour and a half that night. We got something really special going on with that. We got some really cool ideas planned, but you're going to have to tune in to see that. I'm not going to spoil things.
Yeah.
So make sure you check it out. And then New Year's, we haven't discussed it yet, but we're going to pull something off. New Year's Eve, we'll do something wild, crazy, fun.
And I don't know. I think the one after that, we're trying to have another interview.
The one after that is going to be episode number 1 of 2024. And we are working tirelessly on scheduling an interview for that one. Through the year in 2024, I want to do.
Need to reach out for it.
At the very least, 1 interview a month. If we can pull off 2, that's even better. There's, like we said, we've got some contacts and a lot of guys that we're wanting to reach out to and get on here and have some fun. And of course, reaching out to some other local brain's gone. Local promotions. There it is. I knew the word come to me. And
there you go.
Try to help support these guys and get some more local talent, local promotions. As much as we love talking about WWE and complaining about CM Punk and stuff like that, we still we love to support the local stuff because those guys will never see the light of WWE without our support, without your support. So make sure we are supporting.
Good.
If you're not in the Tennessee area and you're somewhere else, look it up. Find out what's going on in your area. Hell, if you want to, let us know. And we don't mind reaching out even further out just to get their word out a little bit more, see who else we can talk to. That's fine. Let us know what's going on in your area.
That'd be cool.
So
that'd be cool.
We're expanding rapidly and going to spread it big time. So, and then of course we can't forget, we are really, the wheels are starting to turn on this, our anniversary episode to mark our 1-year mark. It's going to be the Crock of Shit Awards.
Yeah, I got after you kill this, I got something to tell you real quick. So
alrighty. So
it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny.
So that is going to be our for our 1-year anniversary episode. Anniversary episode. I said that right the first time, did I? Damn, I hope.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, you said.
I'm good. I can't believe it. It's right around the corner, and it's gonna sneak up on us too. And like everything else we try to prepare for, we're gonna run it down at the last minute probably, but it's still gonna turn out great. I've been putting some thought into it. I need to put pen to paper so I don't forget because I've been hitting the head a few times.
Me too.
So it's gonna be awesome. It's going to be a fun time. I will not sit here and promise you that show won't go over the usual hour or looking at the
we got to come up with nominations
hour
and everything
else, evidently. But stay tuned for all that. More news on that is coming up, and we'll continue with the news on more interviews and the other things we got coming up. We're working real hard to bring in a lot of stuff and get a lot of things going for 2024. Year of the Gladiator.
Yeah.
I don't care what your zodiac calendar says. 2024 is the year of the Gladiator.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
That's
got the first year under our belt. Time to stop crawling and start walking.
Damn right. But that's going to do it.
Yes, sir.
Bring us home.
Make sure to check us out on every platform. We're going live on TikToks now, and check us out Facebook, Instagram, and all that good stuff. It's free to like and subscribe, man. It don't cost y'all nothing. And as always, it was great talking to y'all. Love talking wrestling, and Gladiators out.